Hi, I wanted to talk today about this book, Rhinoceros Success, and this is actually a series of additional books. The first one is called Rhinoceros Success. It's a red book, and I just realized mine is missing, so I've lent it out and it is somewhere. But these are two follow-up books, all based on this sweet little rhino icon. And I wanted to do a quick video on it because it's a really fun book, even though the author, Scott Alexander, based out of California, wrote these books a while ago, in the 80s, actually. They seem super old and maybe not relevant anymore, but it actually is a book that's very relevant and continues to be relevant because it's about human behavior. And in the books, they're super short. The red one is just like this too. You can read them, and I'm a very slow reader, so you can read these books in about an hour or two. Very simple reading, easy. Here's an inside of it. But really what it's talking about is the difference between cows and rhinos. And Scott Alexander is very sarcastic, which can almost be offensive, but sarcastic in a way that talks about the difference between cows and rhinos, and that cows are kind of like these people who are unmotivated and they're just kind of in the pasture and they're chewing their cud and days come and go and they're just out there very unmotivated and blasé, so to speak, versus a rhino is charging through life with a target, a goal, and an objective. Rhinoceros Success is a great book for salespeople, a great book for entrepreneurs, a great book for any leader who is aspiring to drive or move an initiative or a project or a company or organization forward. And the reality is, in leadership, a lot of times there's tough things that happen. They discourage you, get you unmotivated, and kind of can knock you out of the game. And he talks about this in the book as torpedoes, and that in life, as you're being this charging rhino, which isn't running people over. I'm sure people could be sarcastic on the other side, but really it's about having focus and having conviction, understanding what your goal and your target is for, and having that clearly defined and going for that. And then understanding that there's going to be torpedoes in life. Torpedoes are obstacles or things that are going to discourage us. They're your naysayers, your people that try to kind of rain on the parade, stop the show, whatever. And so he talks about expecting the torpedoes, and he talks about how to be a rhino that is strong to let a torpedo bounce off from you rather than to shoot you and to get you down. His mantra is to keep charging, and that's a mantra that I've embodied and had in my email signature for a long time, because I think in life and in leadership, a lot of times there are things that are tough and discouraging, and that you really have to have the mindset to continue to keep moving forward, that you're so clear and focused on what your goal and objective are, not that you're running over people or being dismissive excuse me, of people, but that you understand there's all these things happening around you, and yet you stay focused and convicted on what's really important. So if you're experiencing any kind of overwhelm or discouragement or lack of motivation, whatever it is, Rhinoceros Success is a fantastic book to pick up. It's a great one just to have on your shelf. Anytime you're feeling a little bit in the pits or a little bit, is this really worth it? Is this really what I want to do? Pick up that book. Keep charging. It does make a difference. You make a difference. What you're doing matters. So I wanted to share that with you and give you that little book that is just a fantastic resource to keep yourself focused on what matters. All right. Have a great day.